Welcome to yesterday's news, where I cover yesterday's news in 3 minutes or less. So first of all, Mike Johnson says that he looks tired and is not sleeping well because he is working overtime, even though the House has only been in session 20 days out of the last 120. And while Congress people have collected their very large, sizable salary, they are refusing to open the government or fund SNAP benefits, which Republicans do have the ability to do. They use the nuclear option to confirm 100 of Trump's appointees, but refuse to feed people and pay the military and air traffic controllers who just missed their first paycheck and are instead blaming the Dems for asking for health care for Americans. If it hasn't been abundantly clear that the GOP has no interest in taking care of the American people, I hope that it is now. Also, because the economy is tanking and AI is taking over production jobs, Amazon, Paramount, Target, a lot of these major corporations are announcing mass layoffs in the thousands going into the holiday. And because of repeated violations of the Hatch Act from the Trump administration, which I'll cover in another video later this week, the Massachusetts SNAP benefit website has now changed the website to say where the blame really is, which is with the Trump administration and the GOP, who are refusing to open the government because they do not want to give Affordable Care Act subsidies to Americans to have health care, and they do not want to protect Medicaid funding. Let's be very clear on what that is. Also, be very clear that ICE is expanding their reach to surveil social media accounts like mine. Let them come. Fuck that bullshit. They spent $5.7 million to buy a surveillance tool called Signal Labs to monitor your social media, my social media, particularly if you oppose the Trump administration or ICE. This is a fascist regime because what they're going to do, remember, they designated Antifa as a terrorist group. Antifa, which is not an organization, it's not a group. So anyone who opposes them, they can now surveil your social media, declare that you are Antifa, and arrest you with terrorism charges. I say again, over 100 bipartisan Department of Justice employees and former employees are saying that the charges against Comey should be dropped and that what Trump is doing to his political enemies is illegal, and there is not even enough evidence to justify the crimes he claimed happened. I know that you know that we're under a constitutional crisis. Trump has also said he doesn't need Congress to declare war on Venezuela. He doesn't need Congress to kill people that he thinks are doing something with drugs. This is a crisis, and I need you to make sure that you do not let people sane wash any of this. Don't let people say, oh, he's just talking about a third term. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, they are not. Understand that our government is being taken over by Christian nationalists who do not believe in the freedom of religion. They do not believe in the separation of church and state. When I was in Congress, this flag was in the halls of Congress. This is the Appeal to Heaven flag, which is a Christian nationalist flag. They are openly doing this, wanting to take over the government so that the only people who get their way are them. Do not fall prey to, oh, it's just them being crazy. No, they're telling you what they're going to do the same way they printed in Project 2025 what they're going to do. And on my end, my horror podcast, Highway to Hell, true crime horror podcast,